An assault on voting rights, that's how national Democrats are describing a legal challenge from Republicans in a race for the North Carolina Supreme Court seat. Jefferson Griffin and the state GOP are looking to throw out tens of thousands of ballots, claiming irregularities with voter registration. Chief political correspondent Andy Weber is here. And Andy, this case now has two different courtrooms.
Brian, that's right. While the state Supreme Court will still hear that challenge of 60,000 ballots, federal appellate judges will now be asked to decide if this case should have been before those state justices in the first place.
Republicans are doing what they do best, trying to change the effects of the election altogether.
That's DNC Chair Jamie Harrison accusing North Carolina Republicans of launching an assault on voting rights Monday afternoon. North Carolina Democrats and Republicans remain in an intense legal battle over the race for a seat on the state's Supreme Court. Republican Jefferson Griffin, who trails incumbent Allison Riggs by 734 votes, alleges irregularities with voter registration. Harrison dismisses those allegations.
They can't stand the fact that they were rejected by North Carolina voters fair and square. They become more and more desperate as the weeks have dragged on.
The majority conservative state Supreme Court delayed certification of the election last week. The justices are set to receive arguments from the parties in the case over the course of this month. But now the case is also in federal court. The State Board of Elections is asking appellate judges if the case should have ever been allowed to go before North Carolina justices. Democrats who side with the state election board worry if Griffin wins out, elections nationwide could see unnecessary challenges.
This playbook is not new to our state, but it is one that Republicans will take and make a national playbook if they're able to succeed here.
But a spokesperson for the North Carolina GOP told Queen City News they are simply fighting for election integrity, that their only pursuit is to rectify documented problems with certain voter registrations in the 2024 election and only count legal votes.
So, Andy, got a constitutional law question here for you. With this case in the federal court, could a ruling from the appellate judges overturn the state Supreme Court ruling if they were to be different?
Well, Brian, right now it's unclear if the ruling from a federal court would impact a state ruling. As it stands now, both cases are seeming to move at the same pace. Both set to hear arguments or receive last filings in about 2 weeks. Brian.
All right, Chief Political Correspondent Andy Weber, we will stay on top of this for whenever this ends. All right, thanks.